Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Harika. So in previous video, we have seen how to create a form and how we can showcase the form using the activities. And now in this video, we are going into the actual part. So let's go to the first part. Okay. So now in this video, I'm going to show you how we can create the trigger based attended automation. Okay. So once after we in the main workflow, once after we show the form, the main agenda is there are a lot of actions that happens in the form, right? So I have shown you, if this is the form, there are a lot of actions that can happen. User can type yes or no, right? Let me not save this. Okay. So user can actually type yes or no for consent to participate, and he may be above 18 or below 18. So based on that only we are going to trigger certain workflow. So that is the main agenda of trigger based attended automation. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, so let's say if the user says no. Okay, so at that time I wanted to trigger a particular workflow. So for that, what I will do is just click on this trigger, create trigger. Okay, so are you interested to participate in the study trigger? So I will change this as not interested in participation trigger. Okay, this is the trigger. So in that particular trigger, what I'm going to do here is, we can see that a local trigger, which is form trigger activity, has created. So it is showing, are you interested to participate in the study, changed. So this is the event that is created. Are you interested in the study? That particular value of the component has changed here, right? So if that particular trigger happens, so what we are going to do, we are going to get the values from the form, right? So based on what is the value that is changed in the form, right? So let's say um, we will get the values from the form, get form values. So take this activity here. We will be selecting the values from the study participation consent form, and we can see these 9 values are coming up. So what values we wanted to get from this particular thing is, so want to participate. So this one, let's take create one variable. Let's say desire to participate. Okay, so this is one variable that we are creating. Using this we will access. Okay, so just save this. And now what we are going to do is just check if that value is true or yes or no. Okay. So desire to participate, if that value equals no, then in that case we will be so here we will be checking if that particular desire to participate is yes or no. If that is no, then we are not asking the user to do anything. We will just close the form. So for that, we are having close form. So I'm pulling that activity here. So what is the form that we want to close? We will close study participation consent. And after that, we will stop all the triggers. Okay, we will stop local triggers that were running, because I will show you how these triggers are actually working. They will work parallelly. Okay, so once after we give this signal, which is stop signal, it will be coming out of that particular loop. I will show you step by step, but if I tell you that, it will be confusing for you right now. I will show you after I create multiple triggers. Okay, so now let's run this particular workflow and see. Okay, so we can see that this is the one that we are running right now. Let me just see the form. Okay, so this is the form. Let me maximize it. So I don't know, for some reason the form got closed. Let me just run this again. Okay, so I'm saying no. After that, This shouldn't be the ideal behavior. Let me see what is. Okay, I didn't, here what we have to do is, as we are letting it, there should be a connection, right? So here I should wait, the bot should wait. It should check if that particular, so let's say it has to check what actions are happening in the form. So for that, what we are doing is here, run local triggers. So this is the main thing. Okay, so this run local triggers, what it will do is it will check if all the triggers, whatever is happening in the form, it will trigger certain workflow. Okay, so the mechanism works something like this. There is called as trigger and action. Okay, so what run local trigger will do is, it will, based on the trigger that happens, it will, activate the action. Okay, so if it is triggered, then the action will be executed. It works in that way. In order to monitor that triggers, so what this will do, this activity initializes and start all local triggers that listen for events on the user missions. So whatever is happening in the form, it will check, and based on that, it will trigger that particular action. So that is what we are doing here. So now we will run the workflow and we will see. Okay, so it is compiling. And now here we can see that here is the form and I'm saying no. So that trigger has been activated, and now it will go to the no trigger. Like, we have said no. So for that, it will go and check that particular activity, and it has to close the form. Okay, so let us see what is happening here. So after the form shows, there is actually some delay. After that only, we will go to the local triggers, and then it will check if that particular activity has been noted by the, let me just take off this delay and we will run it again. So I'm going to just put a breakpoint here and we will debug the file and we'll see step by step what is happening here. So we can see that the form has come up and I'm saying no. So once after I say no, we can see that it has come into this particular workflow where this is triggered. Okay, and it has got the values from here. So now what is the value of this desire to participate? So it is no, right? So this is equals to no, and then it will close the form. Okay, so let's keep the form open and we will trigger the bot. Okay, let's to step into and we'll do continue. So we can see that the form is closed and it has stopped all the triggers and the activities have been closed. The workflow is closed. Okay, so we can see here, this is working in sequential. This is what I told is happening, and then it is finished. So this is how it will work for this, which is no. Okay, but if the user say yes, in that case we have two scenarios. Then we are going here and we are having two scenarios for this condition. Based on yes, we have one label to be shown up. Based on no, we have other label to be shown up, right? So now what we will do is, we will initiate one more trigger. Okay, so that is based on this one, right? I'm going to create a trigger if the person is interested but below 18. Below 18 trigger. So in that case, what we will do is, okay, let's change this trigger to something else, because in this only we will create the two things. So I'm going to change the name as age check trigger. Okay, fine. And now what I'm going to do is, are you above 18 or not, right? So here I'm going to get the values from the form, same like earlier. Get form values, and here what I'm going to do, first select. Okay, select the form and it will show you the values from the dictionary. And here, what we have to do, we have to get the two things. Okay, the first thing is desire to participate. Okay, desire to participate is the first thing. And are you above 18 or not? Age value. Okay, just these two things you just get from here. And once after we get, what we are going to do, I'll show you. We are checking, just like earlier, we are checking the values. What is the condition? The first condition should be, okay, desire to participate should be equal to yes. Okay, and what is this age, right? Age value should be equals to no. Only then if both are this, then what we are going to do in that case? Set form value. We are setting one form value, right? So what is that form value? In this, we are want to participate and this. So basically this is below 18, right? So this below 18 is a label that we have created. So in that we will mention like sorry, but you don't fit the eligibility. Okay, so this will be shown there. Okay, just we will try to check it. uh, Now what we will do is we will debug this and we will see step by step what is happening. So now in the form I will say I'm interested, but the age factor I will keep as no. Okay, so it is checking for the triggers now. So let us say yes and this as no. Okay, so we can see it has come to the set value. And here I would say step into sorry, but you don't fit the eligibility. So let's keep this little big. Okay, the label I will keep as little big. Okay, and then continue. So after that, what we have to do is the form should be closed because let us do one thing here. After this, so before to that, what I'm going to do here is this label will keep medium, okay, like a header. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is a check trigger here. Just we have to close the form after that, right? So let's keep some delay like 3 seconds so that they can read and understand. And after that 3 seconds after that the form will get closed automatically. Okay, close form. So what form we should close? This form, and we will stop local triggers. Okay, otherwise we can just simply go for stop local triggers. That will also close the form. Okay, so now I will just run the workflow because we have seen earlier in the debug mode, right? Anyways, I kept some delay so we can observe what is happening. Okay, so here what I'm doing, I'm saying yes, but I am not above 18. Sorry, but you don't fit the eligibility, right? Closed. Perfect. And what is the next thing in the age check trigger itself? What I'll do is I will just take the same if condition. Okay. And what I'll do is here, I will check for, here we have provided these both conditions, right? So otherwise, we can write it in else if also. So here I'm saying desire to participate equals to yes. Okay. And age is equals to, age should also equals to yes. Okay. In that case, in that case, what I'm going to do here is, if both are yes, in that case, I am going to ask the participant to, to submit the form, to enroll and fill in the values, right? So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set the form values. Okay, set form values. And here in the select form, I'm going to take this. So what values I'm going to set? So the dictionary has populated. So let's go to the dictionary. So the first thing is this one. I'm gonna take above 18 or not, right? If this is in this label, I'm gonna tell congratulations. Please fill in the form to enroll. Okay, for study, right? Just save it. So after that, what happens? That's it. They will fill the form and they will click on the submit. So this is how we can set the form values. Okay, so after that, what user will do is they will enroll, they will mention the values into the form, that is city, full name, age, and all. So we have also discussed that user will give the district. But one more thing we have to do here is, two triggers we have to do here. Once after the user click on the city, I mean enter the city, the district should be auto populated, right? So for that, I will click on create trigger for city, because it should be auto filled after you enter the city, right? So city changed, perfect. So we should get values, get form values. So basically we will get the form values here. And what is the city here? STR city. Okay, and just save. What is this? STR city. Save. So I'm gonna give an if condition here. And say that STR city, if the STR city equals to dot equals, excuse me. Basically, this is completely hard coding, but we can just change later on if we just understand the concept. Okay, what are we doing? We are setting form values. Okay, what value we have to set? We have to set the district value, right? So let's set the district value. Hollywood. Okay, and just say save. Perfect, right? We have set the value, and after that, it will be auto populated into the district. So we have seen two things here. First one is, if the user say yes and yes, it will be showing the above 18 label, which is congratulations, and go in and fill in the form. And after you click on city, it will be going in auto populating the district. And there is one more thing that we will see, but before to that, I will just run this workflow and show you. So here we can see, are you interested? Yes. Are you above 18? Yes. So congratulations, please fill in the form. This label has populated, perfect. And after that, I'm, giving my age and name and city, which is we have given Los Angeles. So Hollywood has been come up. But now the thing is, after clicking on submit, the form has to be closed. Okay, it is closed, but we have to give one automatic trigger for that also. But the form is closed, but the bot has not finished the execution, right? So the bot has to stop the execution. For that, what we have to do, we have to give the stop trigger. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, go to the form, go to the submit. I think by now you might have understood and got the idea? So what we are doing here, just go here, and if it is submit value has changed, what we have to do? We have to stop the local triggers. Okay, just stop the local triggers. That's it. So are we good? We will run the workflow completely and see. Okay, so firstly, we will go all the three scenarios. We will see all the three scenarios. What is the first scenario? The student is not interested in participation. No, directly close the form, stop the bot. And then second thing is user is interested, but age criteria is not supportive. So in that case, what bot has to do? User is interested, but age criteria no. So then, sorry, but you don't fit the eligibility. Close the form, stop the bot. Then what is the last thing? User is interested, age is also permitting. So in that case, what we are going to do, this is yes, this is yes. Congratulations. And then, give your full name, age, and then city, Los Angeles, auto populated, click on submit, form closed, bot stopped. Perfect. Triggers all working fine. So this is how it is working. So video has already become a very long length. So now what in the next video, if you wanted to understand, like this is the a way how we can develop. But if you want to see in the background what is happening, so we are using run local triggers and we are using stop local triggers. So if you want to see what is happening in the background and how this actually working parallelly and sequentially, if you are interested to know and understand what's happening in the background, if you are interested, then watch my next video to understand the background functionality of these both things. This will be very much helpful while debugging, because you should know what is in and out of this particular workflows activities, so then you can be definitely become a pro at the development. So we can utilize the activity, but it's more taking one step more to understand what is inside that particular activity will take you a one step ahead. Okay, so if you are interested, I will explain in the next video, coming up video. Just watch it out, otherwise you can just skip to the another use case. Okay, so I'm going to release one more use case, not one more, so many use cases are coming up. So one more use case is coming up in 1-2 days. So to not miss that video, please hit subscribe and also the notification bell, so you will get the videos as soon as I upload them. If you find this video useful and informative, do let me know in the comments and also like the videos. Thank you so much for watching, and share across your friends who are exploring the forms. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.